Welcome to today's inductions for the Bluebell Honor Society for Service and Volunteerism. The Society's purpose is to encourage continual service to the community beyond GPS and recognize students with high participation in community service. The Bluebell's color represents GPS's identity and history of honor and integrity, and the Bluebell itself is a symbol of humility and gratitude. According to our school's mission, Girls Preparatory School inspires each girl to live a life of integrity and purpose by engaging her mind, cultivating her strengths, and nurturing her self-confidence and respect for others. Today's ceremony is an opportunity to reflect on what it means to pursue that mission through service to others. Speaking in 1991, then President George H.W. Bush said, "Our nation faces a wide variety of challenges, but the solution to each problem that confronts us begins with an individual who steps forward and who says, 'I can help.'" Now, almost 35 years later, the challenges we face are even more varied and complex. What the world needs is for people of integrity to look around at the world and their community, look inward at their own personal passions and strengths, and say, "I can help." Today, we celebrate GPS girls whose service has benefited young children, elderly, medical patients and their families, organizations fighting food insecurity, our local ecosystems, young people dealing with mental health challenges, local hospitals, and more. But before we proceed to the inductions, I'd like to share a bit of why these girls volunteer using their own words. Here's some of what they have to say about the role of service in their lives. "Volunteering has taught me that a small gesture or a small act can make a really big difference, and the feeling of fulfillment I get from that reminds me to help, regardless of the cause, so that I can do good for society. I've become so much more passionate about service because of the work I have been doing, and I've realized that what I contribute to the community does matter. I can create change, no matter how small. I appreciate the way volunteering links people of different age groups and makes connections within the community that wouldn't have existed otherwise. I volunteer because it gives me the opportunity to learn new skills, gain valuable experience, and grow as a person. I enjoy connecting with others, meeting new people, and being part of something bigger than myself. Volunteering allows me truly to give back to my community in a meaningful way. I volunteer because when I do so, I feel part of something bigger than myself. I know that I can make an impact on other people's lives and in my community. Volunteering has allowed me to have empathy for others, build my leadership skills, and given me a sense of purpose throughout my high school career. It has centered me during times of turmoil and has led me to find a supportive community who are like family to me that share their passion for volunteering with their dedication, encouragement, and love. I volunteer because I love being able to make a positive impact on other people's lives. There's honestly no better feeling than seeing the genuine look of appreciation on someone's face and knowing what you're doing is truly changing their life for the better. But even doing the work behind the scenes that people will never know you did, like painting a room at the Chambliss Center, doing yard work for a widow, or making food for the homeless, I always know I'm making a difference in their lives, even if I can never see them face to face. As you can tell from what these girls have to say, volunteerism has brought wide-ranging benefits to both the community and themselves. While solutions to the problems around us sometimes feel out of reach, every individual can make a positive difference in the world. Now, please join me in celebrating a group of GPS girls who have shown particular commitment to doing so. Please recognize each inductee with a single clap and hold your full applause to the end. Eva Armstrong. Nora Kate Armstrong. Olivia Center. Liliana Coleman. Sophie Grogg. Ellie Holland. Sophia Jenkins. Liddy McGinnis. Mackenzie Sharp. Molly Sharp. Mary Mae Webb. Liza Blake Watson. Riley Williams. Stephanie Zong. Please join me in applauding our inductees to the Bluebell Honor Society for Service and Volunteerism. Congratulations, girls. I look forward to witnessing your continued positive impact on others throughout your time at GPS and beyond. Inductees, please meet in front of the rotunda for a photo. Thank you, and you are dismissed.